So guys, Season 5 for the Trials in Arc Raiders is finally here, and this time we got some new ones. And in today's video, I'm gonna show you how to get 3 stars easy on all of them. But before we start that, let me show you what trials we have for this one. Damage arc using a single Trailblazer, so we have to do as much damage as possible with one Trailblazer grenade. Damage arc using heavy ammo weapons. We're gonna test out 2 different guns to see what points we get for each bullet. Destroy ticks, pops and fireballs using a Raider tool, very interesting. Open containers in Spaceport, so this is only for the Spaceport map. And search androids. I think that was a good map for would be on Stella Montis, but nonetheless, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe for more content. And this is the new skin that we got from the last season, or if you got to Hotshot. I think it looks fairly alright. I don't have the life saver vest or whatever it's called, but I think it looks pretty alright. But anyways, let's get through this. So let's start with damaging arc using heavy ammo. I have a Bettina right here. I'm gonna shoot this thing once. Let's see how many points you got. We got 13 points, and then I have this, and I'm gonna shoot it once, and we got 46 points. So it seems like it does matter the type of weapon you are using. So again, 122 points. And then we'll shoot this one more time from 122 to 150. And then one more time from 150 to 152. So it does kind of matter what weapon you are using. Let me shoot this one more time. 165. And then we'll shoot one more time. 183. 187. 191. So you are getting about 20 points per anvil shot. So from 191, let's try it one more time. We went to 219, so that's like actually almost 30 points. And then 266 with like 4 shots of a Bettina. So you do get about 20-30 points per anvil, and then you get about 10 points to 20 points with a Bettina shot. So I'm assuming you're gonna need a few hundred bullets with you if you're using a Bettina, or maybe 100 bullets with you if you are using an anvil, which honestly is not that bad. Like, you are gonna have with you quite a few bullets of a heavy ammo. So yeah, I think 3 stacks and have an anvil shoot at everything that moves is pretty good. But keep in mind that if you're shooting directly at the armor, you might gain less points than normal. So try to shoot something that has less armor. Maybe a bombardier would be pretty good because the armor is super light on that one. Or try to just focus directly on the core of the arc if you manage to expose it. But nonetheless, I think Bettina is still the better choice because you can like full automatic and so on. But the anvil is a pretty good choice as well. You do have the Pharaoh as well, but I just think the Pharaoh is way too slow. Anyways, let's move on. Damage or destroy ticks, pops and fireballs using a Raider tool. And I want to destroy a fireball, which we just did. There we go. And let's see how many points we get for a fireball. We got 235 points. Now, before we move on to the next trial, I do want to try to take down a pop and a tick as well. So 235 points for a fireball. That would mean we need about 13 fireballs, which is quite a bit. So definitely have with you a bunch of meds and everything, and have some stims. Maybe have that skill point that actually helps out with more damage on arc, I think. Alright guys, we got a pop right here. So from 235 points we went up to 470. So again, that was like a 235. Alright guys, we got a tick right here. We got 705 points. Let's see how much we get for destroying one of those. So from 705 we went to 940. So we do get 235 points. Yeah, it seems to be the same amount of points for every type of arc you destroy for this trial. So ticks, pops, fireballs give you 235 points. You will need about 13 of those to get 3 stars, which I don't think it's bad. Alright guys, next up we are going to move on open containers in Spaceport. Now this one is pretty interesting because it's something new, and I already got a few points by just randomly opening up things. So we have 525, we opened this, and we went up to 600. So we get 75 points per container. But for example, this place has been already looted. Let me see if already a looted place is gonna count, because it says open, not search. Yeah, it does count. So you get 75 points per container. I think it's for the whole map or Spaceport, so you can get a lot of score by just running around and looting everything. Yeah, it's 75 points for a container, so you do need I think about 30 containers open in order to get 3 stars, which I don't think is bad. It's gonna be on screen everything you need for the 3 stars, but yeah, this one pretty straightforward. Just run around Spaceport, just open everything you see in your path, and you are gonna get 3 stars. Fairly easy, and I think this is gonna be one of those trials that will get you a bit of a high score for this week. Alright guys, next up we have to deal damage using a single Trailblazer grenade. And I'm gonna try this on a Bombardier because I feel like this is the best way to do this one. Like Bombardier seems to have the least amount of armor on them and so on. Let's see how many points we managed to get with that one. And we did get no points. Damage arc using a single Trailblazer. And that's what I have. So let me try one more. And I need this guy to come here a bit. Okay, there we go. This time it worked. So we got 4,615 points. Okay, so there's something weird about that. But I don't know if the whole thing hit him or not. But we managed to get 3 stars with 1 Trailblazer, which is exactly what I expected. So, not bugged. It was just a bit of I guess the wind pushed back my grenade or something like that. But anyways, 1 Trailblazer on a Bombardier, sorry, is going to get you 3 stars. Fairly easy. If you want more points, of course, I would advise maybe grab with you some lure grenades. Maybe try to have like a leaper as well. And some other arc with you so you can get more than the points that I got. And lastly guys, we have to search androids, and pretty much the best, and I think the only map you can do this on is gonna be on Stella Montis. Hello, hello. And let's see how many points we get per android. We got one right here. I don't really know all the spots and everything. So we get 400 points per android. That means we need to get about 8 androids in order to get 3 stars, which is quite a bit, but I'm pretty sure you can find enough of these around the Stella Montis map. I mean, look at this. We have 3 in one area. That's 3 of them, 1,200 points already. So pretty straightforward. Just search for the androids on the map, and 8 of them is gonna get the job done. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be someone making a map for high points and things like that. But I think at the moment, like cultural archives, and I think there are some in the business center if I'm not mistaken, and maybe medical will get you 3 stars. But that's gonna be it for this week guys. These are all the weekly trials. I don't think it's hard to get 3 stars on all of them. It's pretty easy. There's definitely some that you can get some pretty good scores in order to get a good rank and so on. So yeah, let me know in the comments what do you think about this. We're definitely gonna have even more new type of trials coming during the season, because they are mixing things up every now and then. So yeah, until then, smash the like button, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.